The killing of a suburban police officer last summer captured the entire state's attention.
Tomorrow, attorneys begin selecting jurors as the suspect goes on trial. 39-year-old Brian Fitch Sr. is charged with first-degree murder for the shooting death of Mendola Heights police officer Scott Patrick. It happened in July during a traffic stop. Because of all the publicity, the trial has been moved to Stearns County. WCCO's Nina Moyney talked with a criminal defense attorney about the big issues involved in this case.
You share our grief, and because of that, you lighten our burden.
From the first tragic day, support for Officer Scott Patrick's family came pouring in from the public. Prosecutors say Brian Fitch shot the officer in cold blood July 30th, then ran from police. He was shot 8 times in a standoff before he was captured.
This incident or incidents happened in 2 different counties with tons of police officers and different witnesses.
With a mountain of evidence to sort through, criminal defense attorney Joe Tamburino says it's surprising it took just 6 months to get this case to trial.
Most of the time, a first-degree murder trial is about a year to 18 months.
Tamburino isn't involved in this case, but says the defense had the right idea by asking the judge to move the case away from the Twin Cities metro. But he doubts it'll make a major impact in such a high-profile case.
I think whether it's in Hastings or St. Cloud or Duluth, you're still going to run into the same problems.
Tamburino says the change of venue to Stearns County may also hurt the defense, since it was less than 2 decades ago when St. Joseph police officer Brian Kleinfelter was killed.
An enormous amount of media surrounding that, and I think many people in that area still remember that case. So,
while most murder cases in Minnesota don't involve a police officer, Tamburino says perhaps the biggest challenge remains the same: finding jurors who haven't already made up their mind.
Could they, even though it's very difficult, could they really try to put aside their emotions and look at just the evidence in the case?
Tamburino says in addition to statewide media attention, the defense will also have to address prosecutors' claims Fitch confessed while he was still in the hospital. Prosecutors also say Fitch conspired from his prison cell to commit murder and tamper with a witness. So, Mike, evidence from these new different allegations will also likely be presented in this murder trial.
Jurors will have a lot to take in.
A lot.
Yeah, thanks, Nina.